Hello and welcome to a brand new episode in management. Today's episode will deal with the meaning of opportunity analysis and the role of social, economic and technological factors on the development of entrepreneurship. In addition to it, the lesson will also explain the meaning of small-scale industrial undertakings and the various steps required to start a small business enterprise. I'm Amrita Ghosh and the subject expert for this lesson is Dr. Arshia Hussain, teaching in the Center for Management Studies, Jamia Millia Islamia University, New Delhi. Let us begin by understanding the concept of opportunity analysis and the various factors affecting the growth of entrepreneurship. Opportunity analysis is a very important concept in the process of entrepreneurship. Opportunity analysis is the process by which an opportunity is scanned, identified and analyzed. An entrepreneur is an opportunity seeker. He scans the business environment for starting and establishing and promoting a new enterprise. An entrepreneur identifies, explores various opportunities in the environment and then selects the best opportunity out of several opportunities for preparing his or her business plan. For starting any venture, an entrepreneur analyzes the opportunities by considering his own strengths, his weaknesses, the opportunities and the threats, known as the SWOT analysis. The entrepreneurs identify their opportunities and may select their products on the basis of their own experience or their partner's experience in the line of business, on the basis of the expansion or diversification plans of their own or in the industry, on the basis of the ready demand in the local or regional market, on the basis of the profit, on the basis of certain specific advantages available to the product, such as reservation of product line for small-scale units, concessional finances or incentives provided by the government. Thus, following stages are involved in the opportunity analysis by an entrepreneur. Scanning of the business environment is the process of monitoring the environment to identify opportunities and threats affecting them. It involves examining the internal and external environment affecting the business. In other words, scanning of business environment is the close examination of the environment to develop an understanding of the various factors such as socio-cultural, economic, political and other such factors affecting business. Through the environment scanning, the entrepreneur tries to generate as many ideas as possible which are commercially viable for his business. There are many ways of generating ideas, such as developing a new product or service, improvement in the existing product or service, finding a new use for a product or finding new markets for existing products or services. An entrepreneur may discuss with friends, relatives, businessmen and other persons who are associated with the trade for the purpose of generating ideas. He may also contact agencies involved in promoting entrepreneurship, such as the district industry centers, the entrepreneurship development institutes, etc., technical consultancy agencies and internet browsing and so on. After generating a number of ideas, the entrepreneur shortlists these ideas for deeper analysis and observation. The selection of opportunities can be done on the basis of SWOT, or strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats analysis. After considering the SWOT analysis, the entrepreneurs can select the final product. After evaluating the various ideas, opportunities, an entrepreneur can select the product for starting a business enterprise. An entrepreneur selects the final product after evaluating the following factors: A. Total investment in plant and machinery. B. Sources of raw material for manufacturing the product. C. Infrastructure facilities. D. The size of the project. E. Requirement and availability of skilled and unskilled manpower. F. Total financial requirement. G. Policy of the government. H. Procedure adopted by the government to start the enterprise. I. Incentives, subsidies, exemptions, if any, provided by the government. After considering the above factors, entrepreneurs can select those opportunities which will be technically feasible and profitable. The environment plays an important role in the development of entrepreneurship. If a company is able to adapt to its environment, it would succeed in the long run. Business environment consists of all those factors that have a bearing on the business. Environment is classified as 1. External environment and 2. Internal environment. The external environment consists of microenvironment and macroenvironment. Microenvironment consists of the elements of forces that influence marketing and business directly. It includes suppliers, customers, intermediaries, competitors, and the general public. Macroenvironment consists of demographic, economic, political, legal, socio-cultural, physical, and technological forces. These are uncontrollable forces. Macroenvironment considerably affects the entrepreneurship. Internal environment means the factors internal to the firm. They are regarded as controllable factors because the organization has control over these factors. The organization can alter or modify such factors as its personnel, physical facilities, organization and functional means, such as marketing mix to suit the environment. Thus, environment implies everything that is external to the organization. It is the sum total of external factors within which the enterprise operates. Entrepreneurs are to operate and adapt themselves to different situations in the environment in order to achieve success. Social environment has a significant impact on the entrepreneurial activities. Social environment may include the total social factors within which an organization operates. It refers to the forces operating from different platforms such as history, culture, policy, ethics and morality, values and institutions. It determines the value system of the society, which in turn affects the functioning of the enterprise. A congenial social environment is conducive to the growth of entrepreneurial activities. Various sociological factors affecting the growth of entrepreneurship are as follows. Caste structure. Entrepreneurship is also influenced by the caste structure. There are specific castes in the society which show more entrepreneurial talent than others. For example, in India, Parsis and Marwadis of Maharashtra, the Vaishyas of Andhra Pradesh have shown a great amount of entrepreneurial talent in building and developing the enterprise and management. Family background. It includes the size of family, type of family, status of family, and so on. This is one of the most important social factors which govern the entrepreneurial environment. In India, before independence, entrepreneurship was displayed by the zamindar families. They were powerful and gained access to political power and developed entrepreneurship. After independence, joint family systems exercised a great influence on the entrepreneurial supply. Social sanctions. Entrepreneurship is also determined by the social sanctions and the role expectations of the society. Cochrane remarked that an entrepreneur is neither a supernormal individual nor a deviant person, but represents a society's model personality. Thus, to a great extent, the growth of entrepreneurship depends upon the attitude of the person to his occupation and the role expectations of the society. Friends and relatives. Friends, relatives and other well-wishers influence the person to start a business, and this has a significant impact on the creation of entrepreneurship. Social mobility. It involves the degree of social and geographical mobility and the nature of mobility systems within a system. It is believed that a high degree of social mobility would help in the emergence of entrepreneurship. Social status. Quite often, social status is a contributory factor for the growth of entrepreneurship. Every individual aspires to be a man of high status in the society, and this aspiration compels him to start entrepreneurial activities. Economic environment plays a crucial role in inducing entrepreneurs to start entrepreneurial activities. It covers those factors which give shape and form to the development of economic activities and may include factors like the nature of economic system, general economic conditions, and various economic policies. The following are the most important economic factors which very often affect the entrepreneurship. 1. Economic system. Entrepreneurs are significantly influenced by the economic system. Economic system refers to three types of economics, vis-a-vis capitalistic, socialistic, and mixed economy. Capitalistic economy is a system where means of production are owned by the private individuals. The production is guided by profit. Thus, individuals are guided by the profit motive. Socialistic economy is characterized by state ownership. Means of production are in the hands of the state. Thus, in socialist economy, entrepreneurial development rests with the hands of the government. Mixed economic system is characterized with the existence of both public and private sectors. That is, coexistence of both public and the private sector. Indian economy is a mixed economy, and therefore there is ample scope for the growth and development of entrepreneurship. 2. Industrial policies. Government announced various industrial policies from time to time in order to promote entrepreneurship. Industrial policies are important for the growth of small, medium, and large-scale industries. Industrial policy resolutions or IPRs provide various incentives, subsidies, and exemptions of various kinds to encourage the entrepreneurs. Thus, IPRs primarily aim at promotion of enterprise in the country. 3. Economic policies. Ever since independence, the central government has taken various policy decisions for the growth and development of entrepreneurship. Several institutions like the Directorate of Industries, the SSIC, the Small Scale Industrial Corporation, SIDBI, the Small Industries Development Bank of India were also established by the government to encourage entrepreneurship. The various economic measures initiated by the government under the industrial policies. 4. Institutional finance. Institutional finance refers to the development of financing institutions, commercial banks, state financial corporations, industrial development corporations, money market, capital market, etc., which provide financial assistance to the entrepreneurs in setting up and running their units. Financial assistance from institutions help the young entrepreneurs to set up their units. Banks and various financial institutions provide facilities in the form of finance consultancy, purchase of land, availability of fixed assets like plant and machinery on hire, purchase installments, etc. Provision of easy credit facilities by these institutions can enrich the small-scale sector and influence the investment decisions. Apart from financial assistance, several promotional measures have also been implemented to make the environment conducive to entrepreneurial growth. Number 5. Industrial estate. An industrial estate is an area designed and developed systematically for setting up industrial units by the entrepreneurs in accordance with the policy of the government. These industrial estates provide all amenities and facilities to the entrepreneurs. The objective of developing industrial estate is to provide infrastructural facilities to the entrepreneurs. The industrial estate is divided into sheds for accommodating small workshops or factories. 6. Government assistance. Government encourages the growth of entrepreneurship by providing various economic policies. Fiscal incentives, tax rebates, monetary policy, slashing down of import duties, etc. are provided to the entrepreneurs to promote entrepreneurship. 7. Availability of raw material. Raw materials play an important role in promoting enterprise. Shortage of raw materials can adversely affect the entrepreneurial environment. Regular supply of raw material is essential for an industry to run in an efficient way. The favorable condition of raw materials also has a positive influence on the growth of entrepreneurship. Number 8. Market facilities. Marketing facilities is a strong mechanism for the growth of entrepreneurship. The size and the composition of market influences entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur cannot survive if he does not possess the knowledge of various marketing techniques. Over the years, the government has taken steps to solve the marketing problems of small entrepreneurs. Quality control centers have been set up to ensure quality of products produced by small-scale units. The government also provides various incentives like the sales tax exemption, price preferences and marketing through government-sponsored inlets to the small-scale industries. 9. Infrastructural facilities. The growth of entrepreneurship is also influenced by the availability of infrastructural facilities such as transportation systems, railways, roads, bridges, water and airways. The size of the market is affected by the transportation system. A fall in the transportation costs will increase the profit of the entrepreneur. Similarly, facilities like water, electricity, road, etc. also influence the growth of an enterprise. 10. Education. Education is the most important informative tool affecting the growth of entrepreneurship. Education makes the entrepreneurs more rational in their approach. Education makes the entrepreneurs more aware of the environment. Educated entrepreneurs are more aware of government policies and incentives provided by the government than the uneducated entrepreneurs. Thus, the role of socio-economic environment is of paramount importance in the growth of entrepreneurship and industrial development of the country. Political environment of a country has a significant influence on the development of entrepreneurship. The political environment includes political parties, stability of the government, government's intervention in business, foreign policy, etc. Changes in government policies may affect business. For instance, the industrial policy in 1991 emphasized on liberalized licensing, imports and exports, and inflow of foreign capital and technology into the country. This resulted in promoting the growth of entrepreneurship. Political stability also influences the development of entrepreneurship, as entrepreneurs prefer to start new ventures in those states where there is political stability. Legal environment of a country affects the growth of and development of an entrepreneurship. Legal environment includes commercial and economic laws such as laws relating to licensing, monopolies, foreign investments, and so on. Labor laws, constitutional provisions such as fundamental rights and directive principles, various government policies towards imports and exports, small-scale industries, consumers, and decisions of the court towards the protection of customers and environment. For example, a Supreme Court in 1991 passed an order to shut down iron industries near the historical monument of Taj Mahal because of air pollution caused by these industries had an adverse effect on the whiteness of Taj Mahal. Technology is a means of converting scientific ideas and conceptual designs into products and process realities. Technological environment refers to the state of technology in the areas of manufacturing, mining, construction, materials handling, transportation, etc., and also information technology. Technological advancement results in greater productivity, higher quality, and lower cost of production for the business. However, introduction of advanced technology requires higher capital investment. In any country, technology and its environment plays a significant role in entrepreneurial development. Technology advancement enables an enterprise to cope up with the rapid improvement in manufacturing by increasing production, developing quality, and reducing costs. An entrepreneur has to be actively engaged in technological forecasting in order to compete with his counterparts. An entrepreneur should consider the technological environment before starting any new venture. The government has introduced various schemes of modernization and upgradation of technology to promote entrepreneurs to meet the changing needs of the time and to produce quality products. Entrepreneurs have been facing a number of problems and challenges while starting their enterprise. Entrepreneurs may face competition from different types of firms. The most challenging situation for a new-scale firm is to compete with the products supplied by large-scale undertakings, multinational companies, etc. In this context, competitive analysis of a market gives a real and pragmatic picture of the strength and marketability of the product in comparison to the other products in the market. The entrepreneur needs competitive analysis to know the various dimensions of the market, the potential entrance into the market, the degree of responsiveness of demand to changes in price, and other external factors. An entrepreneur should try to study the following factors to assess the competitive situation. A. The entrepreneur should prepare the profiles of customers, industry, and competition. B. The entrepreneur should identify the size of customers. C. They should prepare the list of firms producing and marketing similar products. D. The entrepreneurs may also find out the goodwill and the image of their product in the market. F. Operational strengths and weaknesses of the products should be examined by the entrepreneur. G. The entrepreneur should identify the market share, trends in sales and profitability. H. The entrepreneur should examine the frequency of demand for the product. On the basis of the above factors and SWOT analysis, the entrepreneur may select the most feasible business opportunity. Small-scale sector is defined in terms of investment ceilings on the original value of the installed plant and machinery. Industrial undertaking in which the investment in fixed assets in plant and machinery, excluding land and building, whether held on ownership terms or on lease or on hire purchase, does not exceed Rs 5 crore is called a small-scale industrial undertaking, the SSI. The various segments of small-scale sector have been classified as follows. 1. Ancillary small industrial unit. The investment limit in plant and machinery of an ancillary unit is 5 crores of rupees. An ancillary unit must sell not less than 50% of its output to other industrial undertakings. For specific products, this limit is Rs 5 crore. 2. Export-oriented units. The limit investment in plant and machinery is up to Rs 5 crore. The unit must export at least 50% of its output by the end of 3 years from the date of commencement of production. 3. Tiny industrial unit. A tiny unit is defined as an industrial or business enterprise whose investment in plant and machinery is not more than 25 lakhs. 4. Micro business enterprise. Within the tiny and small business sector, micro enterprises are those whose investments in plant and machinery does not exceed Rs 5 lakh. 5. Small-scale service and business enterprise. A small-scale service and business enterprise is one whose investment in fixed assets of plant and machinery, excluding land and building, does not exceed rupees 10 lakh. For example, an advertising agency, a marketing consultancy, laundry and dry cleaning, beauty parlors, tailoring shops, X-ray clinics, and so on. 6. Village industries. A village industry is one located in a rural area which produces any goods, renders any service with or without the use of power. 7. Cottage industries. These are also known as rural industries. The capital investment in cottage industries is small. Such industries are organized by individuals with their private resources. The equipment used in these industries is simple. These industries use family labor and produces simple products, normally in their own premises. Small-scale industries have been assigned a vital role in the development of Indian economy. Employment generation. Small-scale industries provide employment to a large number of people. They are mostly labor-intensive and have low overhead cost per unit of production. Balanced regional development. Small-scale industries promote balanced regional development by setting up industries in rural and backward areas. This helps in removing regional disparities. It also helps in improving the standards of living of people living in the suburban and rural areas of the country. Large variety of products. Small-scale units manufacture a large variety of consumer articles like ready-made garments, hosiery products, plastic and rubber items, processed food, and so on. Ancillary to large-scale industries. Small-scale industries play a complementary role to large-scale industries. They provide various parts, components, and accessories to large-scale business houses. Mobilization of resources. Small-scale units help to mobilize unutilized and small savings of people in villages and remote areas and use them in productive activities. Optimum utilization of capital. Small-scale units give greater output with small investment since they require less capital per unit of production. Their gestation period is also short. They start giving returns within a short period of their establishment. Personalized service. Small-scale firms provide personalized service to their clients. They can maintain good personal relations with both customers and employees. Export promotion. Small-scale industries help in reducing pressure on the country's balance of payments. Small-scale industries earn foreign exchange by exporting their products, particularly handicrafts. They do not require imports of sophisticated machinery or raw materials. They are now producing electromedical equipment, drugs, etc., which were being imported earlier. Secondly, small-scale industries earn valuable foreign exchange through exports. So, that is all for today. I hope you are clearer on the concept, importance, and the management process involved in the promotion of a venture in the market. We'll see you soon again with another interesting topic on management. Till then, take care.